Well, we had a piano at home, so as a little toddler I used to sit and make what I thought was music. I'd put a picture on the music stand and try and play something appropriate. They got me piano lessons soon after that. Aged about 4, I think. There've been a few versions of Act of Love over the years, but first appeared when a few of us decided to pull a previous, quite successful band apart and start again, as you do, for better or worse. And for our new start, we decided we needed a new name. Choosing the name. Well, we rehearsed the heck out of the new band and were ready and raring to go, but still hadn't agreed on a name. When the bass player, Steve, who's still around and on the new album, suggested we simply use the first line of the first song in the set, Act of Love. Not the most exciting story, I guess, but the truth. And a happy accident. We love it now, though. It's memorable, can mean whatever people want it to, frankly. Well, there's a few of us in Act of Love play various instruments, but I don't necessarily play them all well. My standard answer is I'll get a tune out of anything you don't hit or blow, but not necessarily a good one. I play voice, various guitars, bass and keys on this album, but I'm not the only one. And more specialist things like saxophone and female vocals are handled by experts on the saxophone and females. That's Tom, the sax player, and Nicola and Poppy, who sing, and who've all done a fabulous job, I hope you'll agree. I think so, anyway. Favourite types of venues? I think we've all played just about every size of venue over the years, but as long as people come with an open mind and are ready to let go, I really don't mind. And it helps if the place isn't empty. To be honest, the bigger ones are easier as you can't really see the audience. You can just tell yourself they love it. I might have to get back to you on the crazy stories. I'm not sure they're suitable for radio. Maybe later. I'm seriously blown away by the interest and feedback we've had over the last year or so. People really seem to get what we're doing and the music's touching them the way we'd hoped, if that doesn't sound pretentious. I'm grateful for every opinion and response, and with the rise of music online, it can be from anywhere at all as well, which is fabulous. And they tell all their friends. It's good. We really appreciate everybody who listens. Looking for the Light is simply the title of the first single and the song that got signed. It's a pretty good way to live day to day, I guess, as well. I'm not interested in the dark these days. It happens anyway, comes into your life. I'll keep looking for the light, thanks. Due to a road accident and recovery, it took a bit longer than we planned, but the label were patient and we got there in the end. We've had a studio of our own here in town, so everything we need is here and it's ready to go when inspiration strikes. And we've been able to work any time we want, often all night, which works. We got things to a pretty good state, and then Me and Fred Cannon worked on polishing every individual tune until they were right. Or we thought they were right. We even agreed most of the time. Almost always the music. I personally don't like it when I hear a song and it sounds like someone's tried to shoehorn a lyric in and it doesn't scan. It's got to make musical sense for me. I usually find the music inspires a mood or a lyric anyway. It just works that way for me. An exception was Ships on the Ocean, which I dreamt and sang it into my phone when I woke up. Music, lyrics, everything. I even pictured it being sung by a girl group, kind of like the Marvelettes or the Supremes, if anybody wants to do some Googling. Looking for the Light is a song about falling for someone without meaning to, before you realise. Some things just happen, and this is about when they do. There goes my tough guy image. Running from the Sun. Yeah. This one's a song to someone who just can't see the good things around and in front of them. They're too scared to believe anything good and they close their eyes and run the other way. It's a very personal song. Hopefully the video will make some sense of that when you see it. It's nearly finished. Watch this space. Thank you, that's very kind and very perceptive. Soundscape is exactly what we were aiming at. It was inspired by dreams of flying I had as a kid. Doesn't everybody, but not like a bird. I'd push myself up in the air as you push yourself from the side of a swimming pool, literally swimming in air. Also, I remember the scene in the David Bowie movie, The Man Who Fell to Earth, that I liked a lot as a kid. It's a flashback to Alien David Bowie floating in the arms of his wife, swimming in air again. Tune was always meant to close the album to relax and wind things down, but it was a nightmare to mix. There must have been 20 rejected final mixes before we nailed it. Hopefully we have. It's occurred to me also, I was listening to the brilliant French band Air a lot at the time of writing, and maybe that sneaked in too. Maybe. Been a very positive experience working with Rose, Fred and the crew. Frankly, I've worked with a few people over the years who don't challenge me enough, and they do, which we all need, and we have some laughs, which we all need too. Although I think Fred, having worked in England, sometimes has to translate the crazy rubbish I say to the others. I guess you'd need to ask him. Social media. Okay. It's obviously the Facebook page, which is facebook.com AOL page. And the Creative and Dreams Facebook page as well has info and things going on. The Creative and Dreams website, www.creativeandreamsmusicnetwork.com. Click on Active Love, you might find some more things on about us and photos and videos and stuff like that. We don't do Twitter ourselves, but Creative and Dreams do, so you can look them up. And we have a YouTube channel just started for Active Love. That's an AOL Studios. That's the name of the channel, but just key in Active Love, you'll find us, should you wish to. Cheers, it's been fun. Buy the record.